Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. We're going to give it a couple more minutes and we're going to get started. Stick around. evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cousin Drew's Cooking Show, Season 2, Episode 5. Tonight we're going to be doing a seafood risotto for you guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy to see all you guys in chat. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. So tonight, like I said, we're going to be doing a seafood risotto. Super delicious, super excited. Risotto is something that I take I guess when people ask me like what's my favorite thing to cook every once in a while, risotto is definitely one of those things. I have been cooking risotto since culinary school, a handful of times, probably just in the last 8 times I've cooked. Like, I love risotto. I take pride in it. It's one of my favorite tasting dishes. It's one of my favorite dishes that I can take and kind of twist and turn into a new new recipe. Try different things. You can pretty much throw anything into it. You know what I mean? What's up, Pops? What's going on, everybody? All right. So basically, what I mean by seafood risotto is we're going to be throwing in 3 different types of seafood tonight. We're going to be doing some clams. We're going to be doing some lobster meat that I have from a tail, and shrimp. So we're going to be taking those ingredients, implementing into our risotto. We're going to be accompanying it with delicious pecorino romano, Parmesan cheese, butter, of course. We have a delicious chicken stock. We're going to do a chicken stock water mixture. I don't like to go all chicken stock. I like to kind of dilute it. You know what I mean? And then we'll be adding in some fresh herbs, some parsley and basil. We'll also be adding in peas, and then lemon juice and a little bit of fresh lemon zest to go ahead and top it off. You know what I mean? It's going to be absolutely delicious. Oh, and then we'll be garnishing and topping it off with some fresh cut green onion as well. Green onion and seafood are absolutely delicious together, so we will be 100% putting those ingredients together. You know what I mean? So yeah, and we did recently just up the lighting in the kitchen. I don't know, is it a little too bright? How we looking on your guys' end? It should look a lot better. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. We need to get the risotto cracking. The seafood we need to cook. I want to do the lobster tail. I want to go ahead and kind of saute it off, get that thing cooking in a nice garlic butter with some lemon juice, kind of get that meat halfway cooked or so, so we can finish it off in the risotto. Shrimp, I want to give a nice hard saute, get a little bit of a crust on it. Finish that about halfway, finish that in the risotto, and the clams we're just going to toss in the risotto and let it mix, let it cook, you know what I mean? Looks good, awesome. Yeah, I got a couple new lights up here, a couple different color balance, you know what I mean, kind of get it all going. These are all power plugged into the wall. Last ones I had were battery operated, so they're costing a little too much, and they would die out by the end of the stream. So here we got nice strong amount of light. What's up, Dilly D? Yeah, it's every Monday and Wednesday, my man. Every Monday and Wednesday. We had to switch it up. I'll keep telling you guys. I know everyone hasn't quite got the memo. So we need to get seafood cracking. We need to get our risotto going. That's going to take the longest. So let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of waiting for everyone else to make their way in. Let's go ahead and grab our ingredients out. So what's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Great to see everybody in chat. Thanks for stopping by. I know the change up on days a little bit confusing for everybody, but we'll get the hang of it. We'll get the sway going. Seafood cracking. Oh, it's gonna be a kitchen sink. You know what I mean? All right. Nate Dogg, where's Liz? Laying with her knee up. All right. Kind of get organized here. So we need to get our risotto going. We're in complete control of the risotto, so if you need to cook it low and slow, go right ahead. If you want to get other stuff done in the meantime, then that's the time to do it. You also can go ahead and cook risotto a bit fast. It's really just, I've heard some chefs say slow, some say fast. It's really personal preference. And it's also, what else are you cooking? Do you need the time? Do you not? Do you have the time to stand there and sit there and mix your risotto constantly? You know what I mean? It can be high maintenance, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be. So, you mean hop along, Drew? Absolutely. Hop along lifts. So let's go ahead and we'll get our onions going. we might as well get that chopped and ready. We can leave the herbs. We'll leave those in the fridge for a minute. Keep them nice and crisp. Let's get our onion chopped. Let's get that started. We're gonna get the low heat going on our pan, kind of warm that up as we get the onion chopped up. For the wine that we're using tonight, same old Riesling that we used a couple episodes ago. Monterey County Riesling, delicious. That's what we'll be deglazing tonight with. All traditional risottos have wine in them, so super important ingredient. It's all a part of the process of making the risotto that makes it risotto. I mean, you skip steps, you skip ingredients. It's not technically a risotto. So, depending on how much onion I get out of this half, I might only use a half. I might use 1 1/4. We'll see, because it's just for Kaylee and I. So we'll just be doing about a cup serving of risotto or so. So let's go ahead and switch on over for y'all. We want a nice small dice in our onion. So we're gonna make our little incisions, right? Get our pre-dice going. All you regulars have seen it 1,000 times. Oh, and we had a light down. We gotta go fix that in just a second. Thought I had it close enough off the edge to where we were okay. I was mistaken. Hopefully it didn't break. Just got it today. That'd be nice. Alright. Diced up my onion. So you want the onion to be nice and chopped. You want it to kind of be consistent with the rice grains. 1 sec, I gotta go check that light. Alright, looks like we're all good with the light situation. Alright, so just make sure all your rice is consistent. I give one little rough chop, especially towards the end, where I did the end of the onion, because that's where the onion tends to kind of get away from you every once in a while. Leave a couple long strands. So just give it one little last run through. Make sure it's all even. Gattoro Morato. Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, Gator. Gattoro. Called you Gator. Gattoro into the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the compliment very much. Thank you. It's Japanese steel. Had it for quite a while now. Say 3-4 years. Keep it in pretty good shape though. Raisaku. Nice blade, you know what I mean? So we have a good amount of rice. Look, onion for our rice, sorry. Let's go ahead and get our arborio. So if you're making risotto, you want a nice starchy rice. Deliciously starchy. Gonna take in a lot of that flavor, soak in. You're looking for arborio. That's the rice you're gonna want to use. Cardinelli works as well, but it's traditional. We're gonna stick with the traditional route here. All right, had the pan on a nice low heat. We're gonna crank it up just a tad bit. We're gonna get some oil thrown in there. We're gonna start sweating down our onions till they're translucent. Pop's coming through with a 300 biddies. Thank you, Pops. I appreciate it. It's a Sentoku knife. No, it's not a Sentoku. It's a 10-inch chef knife. It's not a Sentoku. Drop some oil in. Let it heat up. For them onions. We need to get a cup measure for our rice. So what's going on, everybody? What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Anyone cook? Anyone have anything extra delicious they want to share? Love these styles of knives. Oh yeah, it's a great knife. It's a great knife, but it's a traditional 10-inch chef knife. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get our onion thrown in, ladies and gentlemen. I had ham steak and eggs with a salad on the side. A little breakfast for dinner, Dilly. I feel you. Looks like Caden's typing in the chat based on Mama's typing. Right, got a nice sizzle. So about a cup of rice. I'm gonna do about a half a sweet yellow onion. That's about my ratio for rice to onion, I guess, in my risotto. Could always use shallot. I have used shallot in the past for different flavored risottos. So make sure we get it all coated up with the oil. We're gonna go ahead and add some salt. Help draw the moisture out of the onion. Helps it break down, caramelize a bit. Help that translucent process speed up quite a bit. Salt always draws the moisture out, so super important. Microwave a healthy choice meal. Why, Liz? Why aren't you up on your legs cooking? I made country-style pork ribs in the Instapot. Came out almost like pulled pork. Oh my gosh, that sounds absolutely delicious. On that Bertolli grind again? Jeez, Nate's using up all that Bertolli, huh? Garlic mash and sauteed mixed veg. That's what I'm talking about, Pops. Having issues wrestling it away. Well, he wants to see his Pops. Nate loves that Bertolli. Oh, we had the slow-cooked ribs. That's right. Ma, how was it? How'd those ribs turn out? You gotta post a pic. That broth is made of? Broth is chicken broth. We'll be doing a chicken broth water blend. That's what we're going to be working with tonight. I do a half and half blend. You can do all stock if you want. I just prefer the mix. I don't like my risotto too chicken stocky. I like a light amount. I like to let the rest of the flavors kind of speak volume in a sense. All right, so I have about a medium flame on my stove. Get those onions bracking. We do need to. I'm trying to think of what we want to do in order. I think we should get that lobster tail going. So we're gonna need some garlic. The clams will go in later. We do need to get the shrimp. So let's work on this lobster tail. I want to get a bunch of butter down. We're gonna slowly cook it in some butter. Show you what we got. We just got one little lobster tail, nothing crazy. I'm just gonna pull the meat out of it basically and throw it into our risotto. So we got a nice little, meaty lobster tail. Shit, we could just boil water and par cook it that way. Maybe we'll just do it that way. Maybe we'll just throw it in some water. And then we'll take it out, throw it in a little bit of butter, and then we'll get it ready to throw in. Ribs were off the chain. I can imagine. Hey, Pop's coming through, gifting a sub to the newcomer. Welcome to the family tree. Katoro, welcome. Appreciate it. Let's get some Cousin Drew emotes in chat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna grab a pot, hot water. Transfer on back over. Buck over. You don't want to get too much color on your onion. You just really want to cook them down. Once that translucent process starts, caramelization's right around the corner, so you want to get it just right. That's when you want to start toasting the rice. So just check on your onion, give it a little mix. Looks like we're a couple minutes away. I'm gonna get some hot water so I can get a nice little head start. Put this, oh wait, I haven't even taken my cup yet. We're gonna measure out a cup of our rice. Okay. Maybe we'll go a little more than a cup. Go like a cup and I'll add a little bit because I know we're gonna want some leftovers. Welcome. Thanks for the gifted sub, Pops. I appreciate that. How's the quality looking with the new lighting, guys? It should be looking absolutely crisp. After after a little while, I want to go ahead, I think, and once the time's right and the money's right, I want to go ahead and I think the biggest thing is going to be upgrading the cooking. Oh, sorry. The camera for the cutting board and for the stovetop to the same as my main camera, which I wanted to do last season, but you know everything kind of got brought to a halting stop. But I think that's the play as far as getting the quality better there. Obviously, I got some new lights coming in, under cabinet lights, that'll help with the cutting board. But all right, so we're ready to throw our rice in. So yeah, but that's next step, I believe. So this is called pearling your rice. When you throw it in, you're gonna kind of toast it up a little bit. Pearling's the better, I guess, the bigger term. So I'm gonna add in just a little more rice. Never have too much. So we're gonna pearl our rice real quick before we deglaze. And we're gonna hit it with some white wine. So just kind of get it mixed in with your onion. We're going to let that toast up for a sec. Our water is starting to heat up. We're going to let that go. We got our lobster tail ready to drop. We're going to par cook it in a boil. Let's get our shrimp ready. We can get our shrimp ready. We can get that ready to saute. We're going to do a hard saute on our shrimp, get a nice crust on the outside, and pull them off. And I am going to leave tails on 100%. I like that flavor. We got some nice 12-20 count. Lighting's perfect. Good, good, good. Who knows? Who knows? It's been a minute. Rice is toasting up a little bit. Okay. Let's get that white wine ready for a nice deglaze. So I went and turned the heat on high because we wanted to deglaze out. Get our white wine. Go ahead and add a little bit at a time. If you do a lot, you're going to get a flambe flame thrown at your face. A little bit at a time, guys. Work it in. You want about a half cup or so of white wine. You want to let that kind of cook out, absorb all the flavor. My favorite is palm heart and tomato risotto. That sounds absolutely delicious. Never had that before, that style ingredients. I would love to try that. That sounds absolutely delicious. Wow. There is a box at the bottom of the profile, my man, since you're new. Any recommendations you have for the channel, go ahead and throw it in there. I've seen a couple new ones that we're going to jump on the next couple weeks. Pop's also got me a wok, so we're going to be hopping on a wok and doing some Asian food soon. But if you want to throw that in there, please do. Keep a nice note from me. I love all risotto. Oh, how could you not? How could you not? We gotta shave down some cheese. All right, we're gonna get a pan for our shrimp. We got our risotto, reducing down our wine, sucking in all that flavor. I want my olive oil for my shrimps. Water's going for our lobster tail. I need to get some water, hot water ready for my risotto. So I have hot stock going on the stovetop right now, right? Hot chicken stock. The reason you want it hot so it doesn't slow down the cooking process. That's the same reason I'm going to get hot water. Tomato, have the acidity perfect with 3 minutes, the butter and the saltiness of the cheese. Oh, absolutely. You know what I have done is I've done a Spanish rice risotto. So there was lots of tomato in that. I guess that might be the closest to what you did. All right, so our wine is reduced. We have about a tablespoon of wine left in there, so we're gonna go ahead, ladle in some stock. We're gonna hit it with some hot water. We're gonna let that do its thing. Once it comes up to a hard boil, I'll turn it down, kind of let it simmer so we don't rush the process, because we still have these to boil off. Shrimp's ready to saute. Add some olive oil into our pan. I'll switch stove sides so you guys can watch the shrimp real quick. Alright. Nice broth. Oh, absolutely. Jason, my man. What's going on, baby? Alright, guys. We're going to toss our shrimp in. I'm not going to do all of them at once. Still need a little room. You don't want to overwhelm the pan because then it'll start steaming. We're looking to get some color here. You know what? Before I do that, hold on. One sec. Un seconda. Alright, let's throw some in. I'm gonna give them a little bit of a wipe down real quick under the cold water as I throw them in. I forgot, I got these from Vons. I like to always run the Vons ones through the water, kind of clean them up just a quick bit. Hey son, what's going on, my man? Welcome back. Okay, Tampa Bay's up. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you back. Appreciate you coming back. Alright. Remember, it's rinsing off the shrimp real quick. Clean them up just a tad bit. Want to get some color on these bad boys. Kill Switch, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Everyone, welcome Kill Switch 420 into the chat. What you smoking on, Kill Switch? Welcome, welcome. Jambalaya and chicken penne carbonara last. Oh my goodness! You have a picture you can post in chat? Please do if you do. That sounds delicious. All right, those are all washed off. We're gonna rotate some more in just a second. I want to throw in a little bit of seasoning with these bad boys. Yeah, go ahead and post a pic. If for some reason it doesn't let you, the moderator should allow it. Please allow it. All right, so we got our shrimps in the pan. Hit them with some salt. And we just want a little crust. Salt. Of course, you gotta have that pep. Do a little more oil. A little garlic powder. stir up the risotto real quick over here. We got our water going for our lobster. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the lobster into the water. We're going to get that par cooked. You will discard the shrimp shells. Yes, I did. Shrimp shells are on the tray right here. Shells are off for this. Just want to get a little bit of a saute on them. That's tightening up nicely. We're going to take our lobster tail, guys. We're just going to pop this baby in the water. Get a little bit of a par cook. I'm going to go ahead and finish off doing these. Oh, let's check it out. Ooh, delicious. Yum, yum, yum. Jambalaya. Yum, looks great. Guys got to check out those pictures, huh? Check that out. Yum. Alright, shrimp's just about done. Let's get a plate for them. Remember, we want them to finish in the risotto, so we're not going for a full cook there. Turn down the heat a tad bit, keep it because there's a little bit of residual. Get a little more oil in there. Add a little bit more water to my risotto. Got it up to a nice boil. Always scrape the bottom, make sure no sticking happens. Alright, let's get the rest of these shrimps in there. Just have a couple more to deshell. Got them all washed. Oh yeah. When you're making a shrimp bisque or something like that, you actually use the, you're actually going to use the shells of the shrimp to make the bisque. Like, the shrimp meat is just added in after. When I learned that in culinary school, I was absolutely mind blown. I was like, wait, what do you mean you grind up the shrimp shells and then you run them through a strainer? So you're actually like blending and cooking the shrimp shells as the main part of the soup. It's an absolute trip. That's the traditional Francais way. Wait. I spoiled my sister who was staying over. Well, that's a nice brother, man. Great to see you back, San. Gartaro. Great to have you in here, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love seeing the new people, the community bringing in this season. The important part of home cooking is realizing you can make amazing meals with whatever stuff you have in your pantry. Absolutely. It's all about being creative with what you got, you know what I mean? And if you like it, that's what's important. Gatoro, if you're enjoying your time, my man, go ahead and hit that follow button. I hope to see you back. Alright guys, let's season up our shrimps. This batch. Salt. Pep. A little garlic powder. A little splash of oil since, you know, it absorbs a little bit of it. Let's check on our lobster tail. Looks about done. Yeah, about halfway cooked. Good, we're going to take that out. That's chilling. Yum, yum. So, down here, we got our halfway cooked shrimp and our boiled lobster tail that we're going to slice down the middle on them after it kind of rests, get that meat out and ready. Risotto's coming along nicely. Gonna keep checking the liquid, keep scraping the bottom for no sticking. Want all the pasta to absorb that liquid. I think it's about time for another ladle of chicken stock. We got some cheese to shave, some garlic to knock out. Our clams will go in with the risotto, kind of cook all the way through there so they can get all that flavor. The peas will get added in last as well. Let's go ahead and get our garlic, and then we'll get our herbs chopped, and we'll get our cheese shaved. And I think we'll be looking good. That shrimp's just about done. Got a nice saute on it. We'll let them finish in the rice. We're going to take those off. Throw the risotto back on that side actually, so you guys can see our risotto. Flame equal. Right. So we get our scrimps. Uh-oh. Can I post my smoked brisket with homemade barbecue sauce and trout? I'll tell you what, Kill Switch, you hit that follow button, you can post any picture of food you want, my friend. Yeah, go right ahead, my man. I'm just playing. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Oh, yeah, Dad. I know that game you like to play. Jameson goes well with seafood, I've heard. Looks like Ryan's the first one trying to play Where's Waldo tonight. He found him. Whew. First one's always a little bit of a burn. So I'm playing with the heat here. Turn it up just a tad bit. Everything's gonna kind of happen a little fast tonight. It's all seafood doesn't take long to cook. Risotto is about the longest thing. All right, so let's hop on down to Garlic Town. Get a little bit of choppy going. Never have too much garlic, especially when you're an Italian man cooking. All right, let's go ahead and mince away at our garlic here. Remember, always scrape off your knife so you're not missing any of that garlic. Hit it from the angles, different angles. Consistency is what we're going for. All the garlic minced up the same. Always depends on how you're presenting it. If you're presenting it, if you're not, and you always want to leave the garlic as less broken down as possible to achieve the most flavor from it. Garlic's looking good. Let's move that down the cutting board. Alrighty. Two weeks, 1 day, Kill Switch? What the? Alright, well, F me, man. I can't believe I didn't know that. My bad. Where's that post, though? I want to see that picture, huh? Instant ramen is so versatile. You could also make anything out of that, too. Absolutely. All right. Risotto, sucking up all that liquid. The rice is super starchy, so that's why you always want to scrape the bottom. So you're not getting any sticking going. You don't want any burnt ass risotto. First couple times I made it in culinary school, I did alright. I got cocky making it, and I went ahead and burnt the shit out of it one of the next times I made it after that. Alright. Should be enough to kind of let it go for a little while. Perfect. Must be the wife, 'tis. Lucky lady. Great to have you guys in here, seriously. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and throw the garlic back. Cheese is gonna get shaped in a minute. We got some butter to fuck with. We're right on track, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we can get our green onion chopped up as well. I think I'm gonna present them in my white Italian bowls tonight. I think that's gonna be the best way to do presentation. So we got a bunch of Italiano parsley. Need some for inside and a little bit after for garnish. So, got our parsley. Take out my stems. Big stems, that is. Right. Stems on parsley is a little bit bitter, so if you can discard the big ones, you might not even taste them really, but it just really depends what you're doing. The big boy. A handsome man. Come here. Oh, hello, baby. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi. Is that cooking with Cousin Caden? Oh, look at this smile. Say hello. Yeah. Give a silly mom. There's Caden for everybody. You teething? Yeah. Alright, baby boy. Daddy's got to get back on this cooking game. There's a little man for y'all. Give a little scrapage. If you have non-stick stuff, then you're good. Stainless steel definitely sticks. Learned the hard way. The ham for the cam? Exactly. Bless you, family man. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're all about family here, baby. That's why I call it the family tree when you sub. We're all about family. That's what's important in my family. None of that extra shit. Alright. Parsley chop, same thing as the garlic. Scrape your knife. I grabbed a little garlic. Sorry. All right. Don't really matter. All going in the same place. Alright, parsley's looking good. Alright. We need a Caden emote? I agree. 4 teeth, little monster. Teething monster, that's for sure. Got some basil we're gonna get crack-a-lacking. Risotto's going along nicely. Basil and lemon are like peanut butter and jelly. We're gonna have some fresh lemon zest tonight. Lemon juice in there, complement the fish. It's gonna be a delicious dish. Typically I do risotto as a side dish, but it certainly works as an entree considering how filling it is. So, you know, just make a bigger portion. If you ever make it to Texas, I'll tell you the only oregano you should use is fresh. The bottled oregano there is just Mexican sage. How funny. My pops actually, Lair Dog, used to live in Texas, so I used to go out and visit him. Love me some Texas barbecue. Oh baby. Remember our spot pops, our breakfast spot too with the chicken fry? Oh gosh. Alright, so we got our fresh basil. I can just get whiffs of the shrimp and the lobster tail, and then I got this delicious freshness from the basil, all just kind of attacking my nose right now. Gotta say, I'm one lucky man. If there's ever a way to go out, this might be it. Maybe a little bit of mota to add to it, eh? All my mota mans and woman. Alright. Basil chopped up. Leave that next to our parsley. All going in the same spot, so it really don't matter if any is touching. Dove Creek, that's what it was called. Alright. A little rinse on the blade there, get all them herbs off. Get a wet paper towel. Clean off the excess on the cutting board. You know, I like me a clean cooking environment. Clean in general, but cleaner the cooking, the more organized the cooking, huh? So that. Let's check on our risotto. Oh yeah. Definitely getting lots of starch release. Definitely seeing some sticking wanting to take place, which we are not letting happen. That's why you scrape. I'm going to show you guys the trick on how to see when your risotto rice is done and ready to rot. In just a sec. Grab a little water to throw in there, and we'll be showing you guys how to check. Here's that trout and brisket. Alright, just 1 second. Red hot and blue, baby. Alright. Want to make sure that liquid goes everywhere. Release all that starch at the bottom that's making it stick. Alright, so how you check? You get a rice grain, single rice grain. Besides just biting it, press down on your finger. When you press down, there's going to be like little white balls inside the rice. Probably won't be able to see it on camera, but if those little white insides are there, that means your rice isn't done. You want it to be completely see-through and clear right through the middle. Another way is just trying it. Looks like we're very close. We're going to let it absorb the rest of this, and it's going to be ready to rot. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do here is we're going to add our clams. We're going to let them finish out in the liquid of the risotto. Kind of let them steam out of there. So we got some delicious clams. We're going to toss that in, and then we're going to get all our meat thrown in there as well. Alright, We got 4 clams each going in. They're going to release some of that nice, delicious ocean saltiness into our risotto. We're going to get our shrimps, or I mean our lobster tail, sorry. Cut in half. You see the meat we got here. So we want to release that meatza. I just kind of use my finger, pull off the bottom. And we're just going to pull that meat out on that lobster tail. Use your fingers, be careful. There's a little bit of sharp ends, so do be careful. Do you like your rice al dente? Absolutely. Alright, so we got a good amount of lobster meat there. We're going to dice that up. We're going to toss that in. Okay. Shrimp. Lobster tails were damn expensive, considering why I didn't get, you know, too many. Look, we're budgeting right now. All right. Mix all that in. A little more stock. A little more flavor as it finishes up. Now, what I want to do with my garlic is I want to have a nice light saute for like roasted garlic taste, so I do want the oil to come through. So I'm going to get a small pan going. We're going to saute our garlic, throw it in. We're also going to implement some of our herbs. So we got some of our parsley and our basil in there. We're going to get our cheese and butter going. We can throw some peas in there now as well. We're going to get our peas going. Oh yeah, it smells insane. Alright, we're going to add some lemon zest and some lemon juice. Let's get some oil in our pan for our garlic. We're going to saute our garlic off real quick. I got a little pan with garlic going. We're going to get our zester, microblade. We're going to get some fresh lemon zest in there. Lemon's very important in this dish. The way it complements the seafood. meant to be. The zest is very strong too. You don't need too much. And we're gonna slice that in half, and we're gonna juice it into the risotto. Our garlic is roasting up good, starting to release oils. Once it starts to turn colors, that's when we're gonna go ahead and transfer it on over. That roasted garlic taste. We're gonna get some fresh lemon juice in there. Just a little mix up. I love the lemony color from the zest, the smell of it pairing up with all the seafood. Oh my goodness, it's just amazing. We're gonna get our butter and cheese in there. Our garlic looks like it's almost there with the garlic. Let's get our cheese cracking. I'm gonna throw a little bit more lemon juice in there. My man Jason, what's going on, baby? Thanks, dude. A little more lemon juice in there. Alright, let's get our cheese. Fresh off the block, baby. Alright. Shave some of that parm in there. Fresh parm. And then let's get our garlic in there. Looks like it turned, ready to rot. Oh yeah. Roasted garlic. Yum, 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 yum. I'm going to mix a little. We're going to get our butter in there next. That roastiness from the garlic is adding just absolutely ridiculous flavor. I mean, you can just smell it. Alright, back to the cheesing. Will Caden be trying this? I don't know. Seems to want to try everything. Doesn't seem like we have much of an option when he wants something. Alright. We gotta save a little bit of cheese for the end. And then butter. Butter time. Risotto is meant to be super, super creamy, so alright, let's get some butter. Chop that up. About a whole stick of butter going in there. And wash the hands, then we'll mix. Bedelia onions. I'll chug them out. We'll cook something with them. I'm an onion guy. I love to try all types of different onions, so sounds good to me. Alright, we're going to give this a mix. Try to wash off the hand. Alright. So risotto, the creaminess of the risotto comes from finishing it with butter and cheese, right? A real traditional risotto should be extremely creamy. Extremely creamy. You can already see how creamy it's getting because of the butter. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Do you see this? I mean, look at that. That's creamy. Alright. Well, that finishes kind of pulling together. We're going to chop some green onion up. Let me wash the knife real quick. Got some green onion chop. And then we platen up. See, I didn't keep you guys too long tonight, baby. Got a couple long streams, so keeping a nice gift case tonight. What kind of stock were you using? I was using chicken stock. Butter melting's amazing. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. We are going to taste it momentarily. Get that onion chop. What were you saying, Ma? Why you say it's all cooked? What was the question? All right. Okay. So we got some nice minced green onion. Oh, baby. Alright. We got perfect batch of risotto. We're going to give it a little taste, and we're going to season accordingly. Oh, it's all cooked. Oh. No pep. A yes, sir. Pep. No salt. Where's my my other cheese grater? The one that I top dishes with. I put it in here. I thought I saw it the other day. Alright, we're gonna go a little more cheese, and then we're plating up. I need the rest of the cheese for the top of the dish. But it is, need a little more. Alright. The cheese is also super salty, so that's why you're not adding too much salt. The cheese is doing it for you. Alright, alright. Time to plate up. Alright, guys. Let's get a couple things out of the way. Now we're going to set up our little plating area. Might need those. We'll do a little lemon zest on top. We got our green onion. We need our cheese. We got that. Green onions are here, and parsley. Alright. Set that here. That here. One of these bowls has a chip, so that'll be not the one to take a picture of. Alright, guys. Figure out where the best, there. Alright, let's go ahead and plate up. Then we'll put it over on the, the screening, the plating area after. We'll plate up over here, and then we go over to the plating area. Okay. Make sure you got enough shrimp in every serving. gotta have the shrimp, some shrimp on top. Okay. We're gonna take a little parsley, throw that down with a little cheese. A little fresh Parmigiano. Alright, we're gonna go back to a little more lemon zest. Just a little bit. Alright. A little more parsley. And then our green onion. All the green onion for garnish. Perfecto. Nate Dog with the 300 biddies. Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it. Alright, let's take these babies over to the plating area for you guys. So we have a separate little area for those of you guys that are stopping by for the first time where we put the plate up at the end for y'all. Let's get it all set up. Get the lighting right over it. Okay. I would like a little red pepper flakes. You got it, Mom. Sounds nice, huh? Little red pep. I can fuck with that. Let's take some recommendations. It's okay. Good recommendations, Sue. Beautiful. Nice little touch there, Mom. Moms always know best, right? Pop's coming in with 400 biddies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Nice, beautiful, pretty basic, simple dish. It's just a matter of executing it right, you know what I mean? Alright, guys. Shorter bit of a stream tonight. You know, some are going to be long, some are going to be short, but at the end of the day, we're cooking some delicious food for you guys. We had some newcomers stop by tonight. Bit of a quiet night, but it's all good, baby, you know what I mean? We had a nice big raid at the end of last stream. It's all good. I'm here to do what I love for the ones that are here to see it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. All you newcomers, hit that follow button. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate y'all being here. Got our delicious dish here. Cannot wait to dig in. See pictures of it on the social. Check it out. Follow me on all social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Go to the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube. All season 1, 50 episodes are on there. We're on season 2. This is the 5th episode. It'll be uploaded by tomorrow. Check my website out, www.CousinDrew'sCookingShow.com. Go ahead and peep the website. You can also watch them on there, and it's got my Instagram food pictures on there as well. Thank you so much, Katoro. Son, great seeing you back. Kill Switch, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate having all you guys here. Fam, I love you guys. We're going to be getting out of here in just a second. I'm going to take my pics while I play my intro exit video for you guys. Everyone have a great night. It was great seeing y'all. We'll be back here on Monday night. We are doing our subscriber giveaway Monday night, random giveaway kitchen item. So if you do want to be included, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, Twitch Prime, whatever. Monday we'll be doing the random giveaway for you guys. So everyone have a great night. Take care. Thank you much. It's a pleasure seeing all you guys in chat. We're going to play our intro video, outro video, whatever you want to call it, and we are getting out of here. Everybody have an amazing night. Take care. Woo.